Greetings, salutations, welcome. We are playing some Honkai Star Rail today. The new update for Honkai Star Rail just came out. There's I just realized, there's new event, story, gift of Odyssey here, stuff. Lots of exciting stuff, as usual, honestly. What's... Oh, yeah. Sure. Today, there's a plan. Trailblaze Continuance, most specifically, we're going to be playing. Secondly, new character out today. Feixiao. And I have some pulls saved up. 9 plus, let's just see this really quick. 9 plus 14, 23 plus 127. So 150 pulls. I will say first up, is to the point, I'm not spending all of those to get Feixiao. She is apparently an incredible character. I tried her character trial right here, and my game is having a little lag today. It's weird. I have an idea of something to fix that, but it's not something I can do this moment. So I don't usually do these character trials on stream, but I wanted to show this really quick. So I will say her technique is really cool. Whipping the enemies up around her and then attacking, and then it just kind of outright, it deals so much damage when she does this. It's really cool. She has a really cool ultimate, which we'll see momentarily here. So to be clear, her technique deals more damage to them the more enemies she gets into this whirlwind. So it can just kill several, like, waves of enemies at once, which I think is pretty cool. It is pretty cool. She's a follow-up attack character, which, if you even saw the group I had before we entered this trial, I love follow-up characters. My main team is follow-up focused.
In the mood for another beating?
I venture forth.
And this ultimate of hers, I think, is just super cool. It's kind of similar to what's her name? May. What is her name?
Show me what you can do. I'll give you 5 seconds. The fearless knows not fear.
But here's the thing. That's her follow-up attack. I don't actually find her follow-up attack that... I don't find her playstyle that interesting. That's the problem. She's extremely good. Her technique is actually really fun. But a lot of, I don't know, the way her actual playstyle ends up playing out is...
Who invited you?
It's like it doesn't actually make you make money. Interesting decisions. Because her follow-up attack just triggers. There's no special conditions or anything, which makes it really good. But it makes it so that there's no extra strategy to it. So I'm going to do a few pulls for her, because she's really good. But honestly, that's most of the reason. Usually when I pull for characters, there's more reason than just because they're good. I'm not even, like, particularly drawn to her as a character, even. It's just... So we're going to do, I don't know, maybe 10 or 20 pulls for her. See if we can get that lucky pull. But if not, I'm also not too concerned, because I have actually been saving for Linsha. Oh cool, got Mose. I have no idea what his kit does, but he's a new character, so it would be nice to have him. I'd kind of like to have all 4 stars if I can. We'll do one more set of 10 now. Maybe a third set later if I'm feeling like it. Maybe the story will inspire me, but the next banner we have both Linsha, who I want to get, and Topaz, I think. So that's going to be it for now. We might come back to that. Just a moment. Oh, I should double check. Do we have enough for any standard pulls? Because I tried to do all of these on the stream. Yeah, we'll do a set of 10 on the standard. It doesn't really matter that much what we get here. In fact, I'll just need. Okay, let's do this quest. We have at Dana Tour. Also, on top of that, I do have a 5-star wind damage dealer in a blade. Maybe not the most amazing damage dealer or support for him as a damage dealer. But I do have a wind damage dealer.
When is this war dance going to start? The Sky Splitter has been hovering there for ages. When can we board and see what's inside?
Is this how long-life species live? Everything proceeds so slowly. The effectiveness of anticipation
does.
in my emotional center is at an all-time high. Oh, I need to drink some coolant.
I might need to restart the
Roundkeeper
game.
Division will
It's
send boarding notices to all ticket holders. The Gazette said the Sky Splitter will fire a salute
what is
before the
going on
ceremony
with
starts.
the game? It's not even just the stream. The game is.
The first day of the tournament. Can you believe the ringmaster accepted 4 challenges? And he's just a kid. So, who are you betting on, Bardo?
I'm betting on neither. I lost all my credits betting on Roboball games in Taikian. This time, I've decided not to rely on probability games to accomplish my target of getting rich.
So.
Dance.
Oh, yeah, there's another. I'm actually surprised. I was worried when I was having this issue that perhaps the stream would be rainy, it would suffer as a whole. But no, the game is the only thing having this issue.
You both made it out safe.
Those tourists over there are talking about you.
Yeah, I heard them too. But I'm afraid I'll have to disappoint them. I've already reported to General Jing Yuan that I'll give up my role as the ringmaster.
What? Huh? What? You're not going to defend the
Security
ring?
of the Luofu is more important to me than anything else.
Okay, sure.
I need to fulfill my duties as a Cloud Knight Lieutenant before taking on the honor of being a ringmaster. Those tourists just want to see some good sword fights. Anyone can participate in this kind of tournament. Doesn't have to be me.
Fair enough.
The real challenge lies beyond the ring on the Sky Splitter. If we don't capture the fugitives soon, Hule will wreak havoc. Obviously, there's someone behind the scenes
I think
orchestrating this prison.
we'll restart the
Intending
game
to
real
spread
quick
chaos.
after this.
If we fail to thwart their evil plan, what honor will be left for us to uphold?
Well said.
Feixiao?
Tiny in
Yeah,
stature,
Feixiao.
but your ambition matches that of the Yao Qing's warriors.
Hey, this has nothing to do with my height.
What brings you here, General?
Yes, I suggested to Yanqing that we find a place to have a decent meal. A hunter must be well fed before the hunt.
Oh,
You still have a good appetite, even in the face of disaster. You truly
I'm
are the
actually
Nolan's claw.
surprised. She's
Please
here
finish
for
the food
Yanshin.
quickly so we can get to work, General Feixiao.
Well, that's not up to me. Dig in. I called you here so you could enjoy the food.
Me? This isn't the time for a leisurely meal, and this is
And
too
didn't you
much
hear
for
what
me.
she just said? A hunter must be well fed before the hunt, Yanshin.
Oh. You'd give me time to enjoy a meal, but not yourself? Ever since
Yeah,
you encountered those
he's
Boris and spies,
often
you've been
hard on
so busy
himself.
that you've hardly eaten anything. You can't defeat Hule on an empty stomach. Take your time. Enjoy the meal and calm yourself.
Hule's whereabouts are still unknown, and they've even taken Mr. Zhao Cho hostage.
Oh, I'm
The longer
tuning
we wait, the more complicated the situation becomes.
the game's sound up a little. I tuned it down.
Zhao Cho always said I'm the most impatient person among the Cloud Knights, and I can't argue with that. So, there's no reason for you to be more anxious than me. I've fought against Borson abominations for years, and I know their ferocity and cunning well. The Borson were clearly well prepared for this prison break, and now they are staying in the shadows. They
Yeah.
have no reason to rush out into the open.
Oh, I can't wait. I like
When
werewolves
facing
and
cunning
they're
and ferocious
well,
prey, the hunter must
sort
be
of
more
werewolves.
patient, biding
Sort
their
of
time
werewolves,
to seize
yeah.
the golden chance for a decisive blow. Once Hule loses his patience and reveals himself, that's when we'll strike.
But when will that time come?
while
Like I
you're
said,
eating.
It's only one meal.
Hopefully not. Oh. Hmm? After the... Oh, in the seat of divine
General Huai Yan,
foresight.
the Skyfaring Commission has finished its preparations.
It's
you have
been
any
a
other
bit since we've
instructions?
had much with you, Khan.
Representing the consensus between the Merlin's Claw and the Divine Foresight, I'll step in as the temporary commanding officer of the seat of Divine Foresight and oversee the Six Commission's affairs on the Luofu.
What is the situation at the shackling prison?
Hule made a quick escape and even sealed the gates of the prison. As of now, the Cloud Knights have re-established contact with the staff inside. The good news is the two Nameless who were trapped in the shackling prison are safe and sound.
Indeed.
I know I shouldn't use the word great given the current situation, but I'm relieved that he and Don Hung are safe.
We've lost contact with one of the messengers from the Xianzhou Yaoqing. The Borisin have likely taken him hostage.
Oh, it's oh,
Don't
what's
worry,
his
you
face?
Feixiao is leading the wolf hunt
Zhao
operation,
Shu?
and you know how
Is that his
capable
name?
she is.
I have no doubt about General Feixiao's capabilities, General Huai Yan. I'm more concerned about the Wardens. According to the plan, the ceremony will begin in 6 hours. The Sky Splitter will be activated, and all visitors will board the ship to watch the contest.
The Borisin are
Now,
definitely
with Hule's
attacking us
whereabouts
this
unknown,
time, I think.
Everything is filled with uncertainty.
Or escaping, attacking, or escaping something. Should the rodents really be held as scheduled?
He's right, Grandpa. I heard the escaped prisoner from the shackling prison is beyond formidable. In case anything goes wrong,
So, Yun Li, what do you think we should do?
well... I believe we should declare martial law and allocate manpower to search for the escaped prisoners. And as for the war dance, it's better to announce an indefinite delay for now.
That's... Very drastic.
Your plan sounds solid, but unfortunately solid plans rarely get a chance to be implemented. I believe there are at least 2 parties who won't accept your approach.
Which 2 parties?
The first are the many travelers who have come all the way here for the war dance.
The bigger
If
thing
we
I
declare
was.
martial law now, it's like declaring that
The biggest
Lawfu is
issue I
safe.
saw there.
How do you think the outsiders would react? They'd be terrified, and chaos might ensue. The second party is the staff of the Xianzhou Lawfu's 6 commissions. They've invested a lot of resources and manpower into organizing the war dance. Suddenly suspending it indefinitely would create numerous challenges for them. But of course, not everyone disagrees with your idea.
Really?
The mastermind behind this incident would fully support your opinion, presumably. Hule's escape and your discovery of Borisin's spies at Stargazer Navalia. Even a child guessed that these events were orchestrated. The fugitive is just one piece in the game. The one controlling the pieces.
It's what's her name? Pantilia. Pantilia's been
If we declare martial
orchestrating
law
this.
and postpone the war dance, we'll fall into their trap and instill fear in people even before Hule actually does anything.
Yeah.
So what do we do?
We'll search for the prisoners while maintaining order on the law.
I don't think there's like any completely optimal choice for them to make.
If nothing has happened. Yan Qing said he'd assist the generals, and now he's nowhere to be found.
What?
With the host ringmaster gone, how are
He's
we
nowhere
supposed
to
act
be
like
found?
nothing has happened?
That's why I called the two of you here.
Are you planning to take up the role of Ringmaster yourself,
Of course,
General?
I'll do my part, but not on the Sky Splitter.
General Huaiyan, are you asking me to take Yan Qing's place as the ringmaster?
You caught on quickly, Miss March.
Why
That's
March?
exactly what I mean.
Why March as Ringmaster?
March is a guest invited by General Jing Yuan.
Actually,
Can an outsider represent the Lawfu in the ring? It will make the
a
Xianzhou Lawfu a
trailblazer,
laughingstock.
though. Not just an outsider, a
The
trailblazer.
Astral Express are renowned throughout the
Yeah,
cosmos.
actually.
It's an honor to have them participate in the ceremony.
It
Plus,
kinda makes
Miss
sense.
March is a disciple of the little Cloud Knight Lieutenant. How can she be regarded as an outsider? We can't afford to have any problems during the war dance. I'm entrusting you not only with the honor of the ring, but also with the security of the Sky Splitter. Yukong, please explain to them the rest of the arrangements.
Almost forgot Yukon was even there. Switching to Linisha's point of view. Ooh. I can't wait. I'm really excited to do some pulls for Linisha and next. Banu. I don't really have a team other than my kind of Mimi Mano Pyre team.
And I truly appreciate your
But-
assistance, General.
There is no need to apologize.
Linisha
We
Junior.
Cloud Knights fight on the battlefield while you judges punish the criminals. We are
Danham.
two sides of the same Xianzhou Lawfu, and it is my honor to serve the Ten Lords' commission. I've grasped the situation of the
So I
prison.
said I'd restart it
Tell me
after
more
the
about the current
conversation
state of the Shackled
to see if it helps the game run, but the
Borisin infiltrated the prison in
conversation
disguise
just
and released the
keeps
prisoners,
going here.
spreading
Wow.
chaos. Among the judges on duty in the 4 divisions, Judge Shui Yi from the detention division was killed and is temporarily unavailable. So, I'm taking over her duties and commanding Arumaton spectral envoys and
Actually,
spiritfarers
I didn't
to quickly
think
restore
she'd be
order in the
out of
affected
the
areas.
picture this long.
I and the two behind me will go deeper into the prison to investigate.
But, General, the situation inside is still chaotic and perilous. Your
I
presence would
don't think they'll be in
It's
too
common
much
for Cloud Knight
danger.
generals to face danger directly. Hule has escaped, and the Yao Qing
Those
envoy is
three-
being held hostage by the
I
Boris.
think they were
His fate is unknown.
formidable opposed, those
This is
three.
a grave matter. Not only did the Merlin's Claw offer no reproach, she decided to go after Hule herself to prevent further calamity. I believe the Law Fu owes her something in return for her fervent determination. How did the infiltrators learn about the location where Hule was held? And how did they time their plan just before the Yaoqing messengers were ready to escort him? Finding the answer to these questions shouldn't be too difficult. What truly
Important
matters
question
is
is,
if we can
though,
gather the clues that
they
lead us
are.
to the mastermind behind all of this.
I understand, but I'm afraid
Wait,
it
is the
won't be an
mastermind
easy
someone
task.
other than Fantilia,
For a long
perhaps, the way
time,
he worded this?
This hidden force has been pursuing their own goals and undermining the
It may
security of
just
the
be.
Law Fu.
I assumed Fantilia was
Now
the
will only encourage them to further endanger
mastermind
peace.
here.
The Ten Lords Commission will support your decision with everything we have, General.
Dan Heng and Ling Sha. I'll need both of you to accompany me on
Do
this
we get
challenging
to use
journey.
Lina Sha as a trial character?
It's part of my responsibilities as the Cauldron Master. So, where would you like to start, General?
Let's start with those Borisin disguised as Foxians.
My people have already prepared the evidence.
Okay. Oh, we do get to. I am, however, going to restart the game real quick. See if things load better after a quick restart. So just a moment, And starting the game, just a second. Oh wait. Just a moment. It's starting up. Taking its time. Here we go. It's checking for updates. Come on. Here we go. Back in the game. Okay. Linsha's point of view. Let's put together a team of 4 here. Can we look at... We can't even look at her ability here. But, oh. What team do I do for her? She has a follow-up attack. She does. She also has some weakness break maybe... No, why don't we do a variation of my... Wait, now... My model is lagging and out of type. Okay, just a moment. This stream! What is with this stream? Yeah, here, will it throw Run May? Yeah, how many Trailblazer and a Firefly? I feel like
Don't be
Firefly
nervous.
is so
Just
powerful
cooperate with
that
me like you
this
did before.
isn't actually going to give you much of a chance to shine. If that makes sense.
According to Lieutenant Yenqing's report,
Let's see
he
if
stumbled
we
upon a
even
few
get in a
suspicious
fight.
Foxians at Stargazer Navalia. After following them, he discovered that they were actually Borisin in disguise. This is one of the bodies.
Oh, Afavato.
Looking at him now,
Here we go.
it's hard to imagine how he transformed into a Foxian.
My alchemists detected some complex ingredients in his remains, which might explain how these Borson were able to disguise
can
themselves
you
as
trace
Foxians.
these in some way?
Simply put, Foxians and Borson share a common ancestry. Although they look completely different now, there isn't much genetic difference between them. This medicine allows Borson to temporarily change their shape into that of Foxians.
So,
Okay.
in other words, if they stop taking the medicine, their true form will soon be revealed?
Borson have a fast metabolism, so the effects of medicine don't last long.
Indeed. This means that these Borson have a steady supply of the medicine within the Lafu. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus. Looks like the Alchemy Commission is involved once again.
Oh no.
When I
Wait,
was
the
sorting through the prescriptions
disciples
they
of
used,
Sanctus
I came across one
Medicus
called
coming up
Semblance
again?
Reversion Essence. It's designed to help those disciples suppress signs of their Mara-struck forms and maintain their normal appearance. When I compared it to the medicine found in the Borson's body...
Yeah,
They're one and the same,
yeah,
aren't they?
I see.
The medicinal properties and ingredients may differ, but the principle remains the same.
Since ancient times, the Borison have always sought to have more powerful bodies, regarding the Foxians as weaklings. Yet, in order to save their warhead, they were willing to disguise themselves as Foxians.
I mean, Hule is
Their
incredibly
determination is quite
powerful and scary, so...
If these
You know.
infiltrators rely on the medicine to maintain their disguise, then following this lead in our investigation seems prudent. Please follow me.
Okay.
Here we are. According to the judge, this area is not yet under control.
Getting
So we should proceed cautiously.
a
I captured the
significant
nature of the medicine in my
amount
senses.
of lag.
By following the medicinal fumes, we should be able to retrace the steps of the disguised Borison.
We might end up cutting the stream shorter than, you know, I'd, like. Due to the lag. And it seems like the lag is honestly just getting worse.
Incense
What is
ascends,
here?
entwined with ethereal clouds.
Can I? Nah. I've looked at some leaks as to what to kit, and I will say honestly, I wish it did a little more. Let's give it a try. Oh, we can try some stuff with your kit now. This is a chance.
Sam in position. Attack!
The mood is set. Let the show begin!
So she's a follow up
Like
attack
fireflies to a flame.
abandoned
Life
character.
begets death.
I can't look at her here, can I? Ooh? I can? I can? If I go to ability, yeah, deals minor fire damage, deals minor fire damage to all enemies at the same time, restores HP for all enemies, advances here, minion, who summon, and increases break damage taken by all enemies, deals fire damage to all enemies, and at the same time restores HP for all allies. Advances, Fuyuan. Talent, Fuyuan, which deals follow-up attacks, additionally deals minor fire damage, restores HP. Using skill repeatedly will increase action count. Dispel is a debuff. Yeah.
Until everything burns to ashes!
That's the most important thing. She's fire.
Fight to live!
Also, I wonder if there's any sort of a legitimate follow-up team I could use here in... Okay, so if I do
Time to
this,
cleanse the filth.
did advance Fuyuan and increase action count, I think. I think this is action count for Fuyuan down there.
Some value, I suppose. Eternal. Firefly Type 4 in position. Fight to live!
Oh! An achievement. Oh wow, that was enough lag that I didn't even get to see what the achievement was. So, in a single battle, use ringercat to keep Fuyuan on the field until victory. Okay. Sure. Doesn't seem like a very difficult one there. Okay, wait, where is this? Are we headed down here? Wait, no, we just came up here. How do we get down and then? Oh! Did not see that coming.
Every petal and all will be swept away by the wind.
Strictly speaking, I do think ringercat is technically an upgrade for my Firefly Rake team. But she's also not like an super major upgrade for it or anything, she's just an upgrade. I want to get the marshmallow bunny out.
Set the seas aflame!
Let's improvise.
Let's get the how many trailblazers out.
Show begin.
So the other thing is I'm thinking, did I mention? I don't know. I'm thinking of pulling for
Detected.
Topaz's first Eidolon if I have the pullers next banner.
The truth burns clear.
Have we
Everything
used
in
this
this
yet?
world is bleeding. Fight to live! Set the seas aflame!
Ah, the bunny's action order went way back to the start. To the end of the action order. Oh, come on. We'll get to see the bunny go, right?
Quickly.
We'll speed the bunny up.
Be of your body and mind.
Take your positions.
So we can see it. There we go.
Set the seas aflame!
How do we get down? how? Is there an elevator I'm missing? Here's a puzzle, but I think that's just to get a reward, and I can do that later. Chest, I save chests for later. Yeah, wait, I'm thinking of pulling on topazes for what was here? No, topaz. Ah, yeah, because she'll add another debuff, which is really good for Doctor Ratio. Do we use this again, maybe? Will it shift it again? It will. Examine the remains of the warden.
Incredible strength. The attacker shattered this warden's bones with a single blow.
Such brute strength is not something an ordinary Borisin possesses. This is likely the work of Hule.
If I may be so bold to ask, is this Borisin truly that formidable?
I have lived a bit longer and engaged in a few more battles than you, Miss Lingshaw. To the Alliance, Borisin have always been the most formidable adversaries.
Oh wow.
And Hule is a monster feared even among
So
his own.
Hule is like
With his
one of
strength,
the
Hule
most
united numerous Borisin packs, forming a
feared
grand
enemies
army of
ever.
abominations of abundance.
Okay.
They constantly push the
Okay.
Alliance's armies into perilous
Cool.
positions.
Like
Over 7 centuries
cool.
ago,
Exciting.
I followed my mentor on a campaign against the
Oh, that's not for them.
And I personally witnessed the devastation on the battlefield after Hule appeared. Even with medicinal pellets that suppressed the fear caused by his lupatoxin, countless Cloud Knights succumbed to
Hopefully they
panic
still
in the
have
face
those
of murderous
medicinal
order.
pellets.
They couldn't even raise a hand in resistance. If the former sword champion hadn't immobilized Hule with her Frostblade, the outcome of that fateful battle could have been very different. By the end of the battle, only a few of us remained. The crimson moon cast the sheen of blood on all. Everything I saw was painted dark red.
If that's the case, why wasn't the beast executed instead of being imprisoned? On the Xianzhou Jumi, the judges cast those unforgivable and nearly immortal abominations of abundance into the eternal flames of the stars, reducing them to ashes.
I'm guessing that wouldn't work on Hule, I don't know.
It's just a facade. I mean, nothing can truly defy death, can it? I just don't understand why the Lawfu
I mean,
tumor
Blade
for
can.
so long, leading to the terrible situation
Blade
we're
can
facing
defy
now.
immortality. I mean,
But
immortality,
guess I
whatever.
understand.
Blade can, what did she say? She said... Where is it? Oh, hey! Riri! Yun, how's it going?
The people of the Lawfu
Thanks
are
for
known
the
their
raids.
kindness. Even when faced with a malignant tumor within the Alchemy Commission, they couldn't bring themselves to cut it out. Instead,
How are your
exiled a
streams?
healer who tried to solve the problem.
Hopefully
with
they
Xianzhou
went well.
Jumi.
Hopefully better than the... I'm having some weird lag on my computer from time to time. It might have been fixed though when I restarted the game, but...
I understand if you hold grudges against me, Miss Lingshaw.
Spaceshipping
I take the blame for the
Sounds
resurgence
fun.
of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus.
sounds fun.
As for why Hule was only in prison, I can shed some light on that too.
I'm just a healer. I'm not familiar with the past. I'd appreciate it if you could enlighten me, General.
Wait, 1 second. What was it? What was the phrase? 1 moment. She said a minute ago. We'll continue.
All right. Let me tell you more about it as we go.
Nothing too exciting today on my stream. Just some more story in Honkai Star Rail. Whoa. Today. Though we also did some pulls for character in the game. Which is fun.
Just right.
Which is fun.
Let the show begin!
Didn't get here though.
Petal in life's garden, all will be swept away by the wind.
Didn't try too hard to get here anyways, but
Fire falls to a flame until everything burns to ashes.
saving for
This
character
is more
later.
than a battle fight to live. Set the seas ablaze.
We are investigating a prison break right now in the story. And I don't really know how.
Also take the medicine?
Shapeshifter, werewolf, prison break, teen,
No. This is a Borison in disguise.
Borison.
A guard killed him before he could return to his
Borison
original
now.
form.
I guess
All these
space
Borison were
werewolves.
dressed in official attire. Besides the Cloud Knight, there were also 2 Borison disguised as members of the Skyfaring Commission and the Artisanship Commission. Whoever is providing them with official identities must hold
Oh, hey.
power. Let's
I
search
just
elsewhere.
realized I forgot. I was going to talk about on the stream that we did a poll on the channel in the past few days on what the next game we'd start would be, and I settled the results on the poll as we have Undertale. We're going to start Undertale 2 days from now. I've never played Undertale, and I'm excited to be giving it a try in a couple days. Heard lots of things about it though. So what is it? I have it on the schedule. I think it's 2 days from now we're going to be playing it. Just need to put together a thumbnail for it for the YouTube channel.
Bit open his arteries and
Actually, my
drained almost all
original
of his
plan
blood
was
while
to
he was
play
still
Undertale
alive.
today, but I didn't have a thumbnail ready for it,
Such a
so
cruel and
we
ruthless
couldn't do it today.
Despite being a long-lived
So I
species,
had to do something
Borson are
I
actually more
had a
like
thumbnail
regular
for.
beasts that must feed on raw blood and flesh. I've heard that Hule was deprived of food and water in the Shackling prison. It's hard to imagine how he managed to suppress his hunger for over 7 centuries. Will the hostage from the
I am a
Yaoxin be
little
able to
worried
avoid
though,
being his meal?
because I do know some of the
Such
combat
is the
style
terrible
of
nature of the abomination
Undertale
from
might not be something I'm
We
terribly
subjected him
good
to a
at,
forest of swords to
but
drain
I'm
his life
willing
force.
to give it a try.
But in the end, his punishment turned into a test of our patience. Just like you said, Miss Lingshaw. Casting a creature that can't be killed into a star would be a way to permanently get rid of it. But unfortunately,
The Foxians didn't agree to that.
Why didn't
Exactly.
they agree to
the
casting
atrocities
this guy
committed by
into a
Hule went
star?
beyond mere massacres. Throughout numerous wars, we made every effort to eradicate the Borison. But Hule, with his mysterious sorcery, turned countless Foxians into his pawns.
Okay.
Borison kept returning.
Okay.
The Foxians
Sure.
curse his name day and night, and they even use it to scare children into staying quiet. How could they grant a swift death to such a great...
Okay, because they hated him so
I
much, they
wonder if you
didn't
know why
kill him.
Hule wasn't taken into custody by the Foxian majority
Huh.
Xianzhou Yaoqing. But instead, imprisoned in the Xianzhou Luofu, Miss Linsha.
As you mentioned, your mentor was an exceptional warrior and was the one who defeated Hulei, an extraordinary achievement. Therefore, the Marshal placed this feral beast under the jurisdiction of the Xianzhou Luofu as an honor, I assume?
It seems you have a major misunderstanding about this arrangement, Miss Linsha. Allow me to explain it to you.
What's the misunderstanding? Right, we need to go somewhere else. This is kind of weird. We had like a bunch of conversations linked together earlier, but now they're making us walk from place to place to get the bits of the breadcrumbs for the conversation. It can't make up its mind on which method it wants us to play it. Okay, here we go. Where are we going? We are going to... what? Oh, that's one of the Max. I thought that was like a really loud Borison for a moment. And, Borison that loud would have been scary.
Yan Qing told me that an IPC ship was attacked by Borison. Is this what they were transporting on the ship?
Oh yeah, Jinyuan hasn't seen these yet. The Intelligentsia Guild's research on the traits of longevity.
Yes, the Artisanship Commission and Alchemy Commission conducted a joint examination and found that the parts of this machine are made from specially refined Borison biotissue. I heard the Intelligentsia Guild has been researching the biological properties of long-life species, hoping to make medical or combat-related discoveries. However, they haven't dared to cross any lines due to their so-called relationship with the Alliance.
That makes sense. A long-life species would have good properties to research. I don't want that to sound too crazy. Researching the not like researching their properties, not like doing any harmful experiments or anything. I did want to say, other than the lag spikes we've been having, another reason we might make this stream a short is because I'm actually... We're going to be doing a stream in...
Perhaps to those scholars,
couple of weeks?
Borison are no different from
Paulinisha?
Maybe the Borison
and we can finish this
to retaliate against the storyline
at that point?
Experimenting on them?
No. If it were only about revenge, they could just wreck the ship and destroy all the cargo, instead of allowing it to end up in the shackling prison. It was a deliberate display to showcase the dangerous nature of the cargo in broad daylight. This way, the cargo would end up in the shackling prison, serving as a tool for the prison break.
This skill in exploiting the blind spots of others' mindsets is so atypical of them. I'm afraid the IPC and the Intelligentsia Guild unknowingly became their accomplices.
Yes. So it's not Fantilia. The way they've been talking, it seems like the game's kind of implying that Fantilia isn't the one pulling the strings here. In which case, I really don't know who is pulling the strings.
Even after suffering such severe attacks?
Ah, just one.
Long-life species has crossed the line.
Like fireflies to a flame, life begets death until everything burns to ashes.
Oh, I never get tired of using Firefly. Oh, Firefly is fun. I want to summon the bunny.
Take your positions.
The truth.
Oh.
Everything in this world is
Reinforces the bunny.
Let's improvise.
Grace and elegance.
The mood is set. Just let the show begin.
So if I... Actually, yeah, use this. Then if I go to... Character here... Is one of these... I don't know what it would be. Is what... Wait, this. Reiki factor increases by 40%. This one has to be from... I mean, it doesn't have to be, but I think it's from Linsha here. I think.
Firefly type 4. Fight to live!
Very nice damage. Oh, very nice damage. I think we will do at least one more set of pullers on Feixiao before we do wrap the streamer
You've been reserved
tonight.
in your response. Could it be that such an arrangement wasn't
I mean-
on honor?
My only
The reason why the
thing is
Marshal
I'm
didn't
trying to
include
decide,
on the
do we do
Yaoqing
like 10?
lies in the very mech
Maybe
in front of us.
20?
Are you
But I
suggesting
don't
that
think
there are
more than
people trying
20
to
more, but
understand who
maybe
they
10 or
seek
20
and use
more.
them for their own
Can't
purposes?
decide.
Just like with this mech? Well, I understand. I've heard that the Foxians on the Yaoqing share a bloodline with the Borson. And just like the Borson, some of the Foxians there experience an uncontrollable insanity called moon rage. The Marshal believed that this would be inhumane and no different from what the Borson did, so...
Exactly.
Hmm.
While Borison see moon rage as a blessing,
I
that
feel like
unlocks their
some of
true
this
potential,
storytelling is...
Foxians see it as an inevitable curse within their bloodline. Countless healers of the Yaoqing
I feel like some
have
of the
attempted to
pacing and the
unravel this mystery,
storytelling...
but to no avail.
In
Why
this
can Borison control the power
storyline
of
that we
Moon Rage?
started last patch
Can we
and
Foxians
we're
break free
continuing
from
this
curse?
patch is a little
These
slow.
questions were asked frequently.
Some of it. Not
Each
all of it.
questioner had
But
good
some of it
intentions.
is a little slow.
But the road to catastrophe is paved with good intentions.
It feels like we're
To the
telling...
Foxians of the Yaoqing, Hule was not only the warhead of the Borison, but also a monster that could be the subject of much research. Hule thus became a poison that corrupted people's minds
yeah.
without their knowing.
That's why the Marshal
I
decided
tried to
imprison
do all of
Hule
the
and
main
Lawful.
quest on
It
streamer
wasn't from
though.
honor, but rather
This doesn't feel
warning.
like the most...
Because such selfish
I
pursuits
do like
remain
this
with good
quest.
intentions.
And there are certainly aspects I like, but
Once
it
led to a
feels a
tragedy
little...
on the Lawful that served
slow
as a warning
paced.
to future generations.
This edition of Imbibitor Lunae. By imprisoning Hule and the Xianzhou Lafu, the Marshal both suppressed the dangerous intentions of the Yaoqing Foxians and warned the Xianzhou Lafu to refrain from repeating its mistake.
That was a necessary trade-off. The Xianzhou alliance is not solely about the Xianzhou natives. Only when all three races, Foxian, Vidyadhara, and Xianzhou natives, form an alliance, will there be a promising future for all.
Thank you for enlightening me.
3 land life
Was it for the same reason
species.
that you traded off my mentor to the Xianzhou Zhuming, only to stand idle and allow the resurgence of the disciples of Sanctus
Wait.
You said that I couldn't.
Who was your mentor? Oh, I think we talked about it this last time when we first met her. What was it? Traded off my mentor to... Oh, we talked about this last time, but it's been a bit since we talked about it.
But instead exiled the healer who tried to solve the problem to the Xianzhou Zhuming.
Oh, I undid that,
But did your
okay.
mentor tell you her good intentions led her to perform certain healing arts on Dan Heng, who had just finished his hatching rebirth?
What? Oh, this is
so
new.
that he would regain the memories of his past
This
life.
is certainly new.
What did you just say?
She believed that restoring the High Elder's knowledge of his past life would
Even
allow
Dan
the
Hand
Vidyadhara to
didn't
resume their
know.
duty as the guardians of the
Okay,
Ambrosia world,
this is actually pretty.
quelling the strife within their
Juicy.
clan and bringing everything
This is
back.
some juicy lore here.
But just as I mentioned earlier, the road to catastrophe is always paved with good intentions. Since
Yes.
then, the 6 charioteers decided that the Alchemy Commission would no longer have a cauldron master
Oh.
until your arrival now.
So Lenisha is the
That's
first
the case.
Cauldron Master in
I
quite a
thank you
while.
for
Then,
protecting my
I
mentor
assume?
by exiling her, General.
Quite the contrary. I should be the one thanking you.
Thanking me.
All I ever want is to have a clear conscience.
There's a lot
can long life species
we could
truly
get
achieve
from
that goal
picking
under all
Genuana's mind
example,
about things.
You were implicated along with your mentor and forced to leave your homeland without knowing the truth. And now,
It feels like
with the complicated situation
frequently when we actually get
the Alliance
like
has spared me a lot of trouble by
more
sending me
personal
this
conversations with
challenging task.
Genuine, we get
Shouldn't I be thanking you instead?
very important information.
Your eloquence is indeed impressive, the divine foresight. You won't even leave me any excuses to hold a grudge against you. But, let me make it clear. The Alliance sent me here to handle the business impartially, not to choose sides.
It doesn't matter which side you choose, Miss Lingshaw. At the end of the day, both you and I stand on the side of the Alliance, don't we?
I like that phrase.
Let's keep going.
At the end of the day, we both stand on the side of the lines. There's actually a quote I heard recently that's pretty similar to that. It's a completely different context, though, so it's not the most relevant, but I like that. And I heard a similar quote recently, so it stands out to me even more. Why don't we... I don't know how much longer will it stream. Why don't we do one more set of ton pullers now, and maybe we'll consider one last set of ton before the end of the stream. I don't know, but we'll do one now. And nothing. I mean, we knew that. Mose's Eidolon 1. I did hear that Mose was a good character, though I actually don't even know how he plays. I do kinda like his aesthetic. I do. Also, he's electric. Actually, I could probably use a good damage dealer. That's it. Electric, now that I think about it. Wait a second. If I go to the characters... Oh wait, I can't sort here. If I go to my characters... No, there's just not really any good menu to sort the characters, is there? That's also not the menu I was trying to pull up. Here... Mose? Teen Yun, but obviously she's not a damage dealer. I do have Silval and Owlan. Bailu, she's a healer. Okay, Mose might be my best electric damage dealer now. I mean, we have limited 5 stars. But I don't have them. Okay, I might have to work on ability Mose just so I have a 5-star and not a 5-star, a decent electric DPS, even if he's 4-star. I think he's better than both Silver and Aulan, possibly better than both of them combined. I mean, I think at Pride when classified him as like tier 1.
Prisoners.
How can you tell?
These soldiers are fully armed. Obviously, they didn't hastily join the battle.
The messenger named Morza did say that there were 2 groups of
Speaking
attackers.
of,
The other attackers, aside from the Borison, could hide their tracks. I believe he was referring to these people.
I forgot about that.
Hide their tracks.
Exactly. I've engaged with these attackers before, and they used Cloud Hymn magic to hide their presence. Without careful observation,
So
no
the
one can detect
mastermind has to be connected
You once
to
warned me
these.
to be cautious of the Vtuber Elder's influence within the Alchemy Commission. Could it be?
What's on your mind, Miss Lingshaw?
Well, it seems that someone provided the attackers with a map of the shackling prison. And considering the Vtuber's involvement in the prison's construction, it raises suspicion about their role in this. Additionally, the fact that the Borison need medicine to disguise themselves would suggest that there are still moles within the Alchemy Commission assisting them covertly. Moreover,
Yes.
forging official identities for the undercover Borison requires someone with significant authority. And the presence of assassins capable of using Cloud Hymn magic deepens my suspicion about the Preceptors. But why would the Vtuber collude
So
with
we
the
might
Borison
be
and aid
getting
in-
closer to the mastermind,
They
but I'm
aim
not sure.
spread chaos. They believe that only in chaos can they regain their former power and influence.
They do seem to like
Since
chaos.
this edition of
They
Imbibed
seem to
Lunae,
have a
the once proud dragon
healthy
race has been
appreciation of chaos.
powerless. Watching their
Or maybe an
influence wane.
unhealthy appreciation of chaos.
Being a native of the Luofu, Miss Lingsha, I believe you understand the implications.
However, I don't think the Preceptors are the true masterminds. If I'm not mistaken, the one behind all this treachery is the Lord Ravager who exploits
Yeah,
the weaknesses
Fantilia, as I
within
said,
the Lawful
but it seems like
and
you
instigated the
you
disciples of
characters
Sanctus Medicus,
you
ultimately
were
leading to the
implying that
Ambrosial
it wasn't
Barber's
Fantilia, am I wrong?
resurrection.
Seems like you were
Please
implying
remember, General,
otherwise.
that everything I've mentioned is mere speculation. We need concrete evidence for a public trial. If you want to interrogate someone within the Vtuber's ranks, you'll need irrefutable
Are we
proof.
saying it's like, oh, the
What's your plan,
mastermind?
Miss Lingshaw?
I'll send an invitation to the Preceptors.
Hmm.
An invitation?
The Preceptors have been inviting me for a personal meeting since my arrival on the Lofu. Now, I'll send them the remains of these Mara-struck soldiers and the route map I found in the prisoner's possession. Then, I'll ask them to meet me at Scale Gorge Waterscape. I'd like to hear their explanations.
Good idea.
Okay.
If I were to take action, it might alert the true mastermind. I trust you to handle this matter, Miss Lingshaw.
So it seems
Internal
to
affairs
me
of
like we
Vtuber
have a
should remain under their
mastermind
jurisdiction.
woken for
And don't worry if things don't go
Fantilia,
smoothly.
perhaps.
Once the wolf hunt operation is over, the hidden truths will come to light.
Speaking of the wolf hunt operation, I'm truly worried about the Yaoqing messenger who was taken hostage. Hulei was starving in the shackling prison for centuries. I don't know if the messenger can survive in that wolf's clutches.
He seems to be
May Rainbow's
plenty
blessing
clever,
keep him safe.
though. Zhao Chu? Zhao Chu? That's his name, yeah. And here he is. Or at least that's close to how you say his name, if not quite right.
As I said, I'm a healer. but my art of healing requires the culinary arts to be truly effective. The magic of my cauldron is its ability to make all kinds of medicines into dishes that patients can eat. When simmered and cooked together, any kind of medicinal herb or ingredient becomes a delightful delicacy.
He's not even misleading them here. This is actually true.
Isn't that just one flavor overpowering the others?
What?
Well, you have a point. Let me ask you this. If there's a fussy child who refuses to eat green peppers, what's the best way to make him eat them?
Stuff the kid's mouth with the green peppers and cook him alive in a pot.
Okay, yo, insane.
You have quite the sense of humor. I've heard that you, Borisin, have lost many of your taste buds during the self-modification process, so you can't experience complex flavors. Only the saltiness.
Can they
blood,
experience them now in their disguises, or
opens your appetite.
How does that work?
Shame I don't have any green peppers right now. Otherwise, I'd happily stuff them into your mouth
Again,
and cook you alive
insane.
in a pot.
I'm just kidding. The answer is quite simple. Chop up the peppers and mix them with minced meat to make meatballs. This way, the flavor of the meat overpowers the taste of the peppers. And even a fussy child can enjoy them.
Can I just boil your tongue in this hot pot? I know you're trying to buy time until someone comes to your rescue.
He does not
You
like
said that Jin Liu
listening.
recently returned to the Lafu, right? Well, she did come back. But unfortunately,
Was
I
she?
also found out
Was
that
she?
committed
Actually,
serious crimes
I
and
don't
was
remember where
escorted
she
to
last
another
was. I
Xianzhou ship.
thought she was getting sent to the shackling prison, but I don't.
By provoking
No.
Lord Hulei's desire for revenge with your clever little tongue.
All right,
You see
Mark Jack.
Borisin as savages who know nothing about the Xianzhou. But in fact, we know all about your tracking tricks. Like the jade abacus you're carrying, and the side cranes in the sky. The more hope you hold in your heart, the greater your pain will be when death comes. I wonder if you can maintain your composure when I tear your throat open.
That might in fact be difficult.
His composure is only a temporary effect of the
Oh, is
medicine.
this him disguised?
And it
Hulei
will
disguised?
wear off soon, right?
Or
Lord Hulei.
Oh, you pathetic Foxians. For thousands of years, we were the
Okay,
ones
not
who allowed you to live.
the
and who
best
granted
disguise.
you
I feel like he looks
civilization.
too unique.
But in the
Too
end, you chose to betray
he'd
us
stick out like
for
a
the
sore thumb.
freedom promised by the Xianzhou people.
As long as
But
we
it is
know to look for
alright.
a Paxian.
As long as you catch the scent of your masters, you obediently return
Though
to
I suppose
us.
I don't know if
matter
we
how
are looking
far you
for
run away.
a Paxian for Hulei. We're looking for a Paxian for those who freed him, though. But so discode or refute him by pointing out that they are the runaways. Yeah.
Run away, you said? Well, I'm not the one who's trying to run away right now.
Huh?
Borisin's era has long passed. Did they ever tell you these harsh facts before giving you hope for returning home? Lord Hulei?
Well,
Now they're being
Hulei.
crushed by the Merlin's claw of the Yao Qing. By a Foxian. They're hiding in remote corners of the cosmos, trembling with fear like a wounded beast on its last legs, reaching out desperately for any fake hope of salvation. which in this case...
Oh, calling him a fake hope of salvation.
The claw of the Yao Qing. A Foxian? Very
don't underestimate you. The mulinous claw.
He isn't lying. That lowly beast was a war slave who ran away from our pack. Cannon fodder, a thief. She stole our power and used
You're
her
calling
knowledge
her lowly when she is
every dirty trick in the book.
defeating you.
Bested you, mock talk. Fairness is but a pathetic excuse for the dead and defeated. Since our great pack
Oh,
is
are we
falling
going to
apart,
hear something about the mastermind
who
here,
told you that I was
perhaps?
alive? And who sent you here?
In our darkest hours, it was a prophet of the Master of Immortality, named Mongus, who
Mongus.
showed us the way. Her guidance brought us hope.
Okay.
This prophet, Mongus. What does she
Who is
want?
this Mongus?
The prophet made this proclamation. The Borisin have been divided for too long, and only your return can unite all the packs, restoring us to our former glory. That's when we learned that you were still alive.
Oh.
It must have been a
Oh, they
manifestation of the
didn't
Master
realize
of
it beforehand,
Immortality.
yikes.
And the prophet told us that the Foxian general of the Yao Qing would take you to her ship during the Lafu's war dance, and that it would be our best chance to infiltrate and free you from your prison. And just as she said, we did it.
We refute him by pointing out that the plan has not succeeded yet. I want to sow discord.
That so-called prophet lied to all of you. She just sent you here to die.
But her prophecy has come true.
I still want to
Our
get a
warhead is
Borisin
right
as a
here
playable
with
character. Just give us
Once the
one
news about the
Borisin and
prison
it's gonna
break
be on
spreads,
our
the
side.
Cloud Knights will close all the ports. You may think
One.
you've escaped the prison,
Please?
but you're just trapped
One.
in another cage, known as the Lafu.
Let me kill this unruly
Oh,
lowly
we will.
beast, Lord Hule.
Basically.
I assure you that our star skiffs will soon arrive. Right now, everyone in the Lafu is distracted by the stupid war dance. So this will be the perfect chance to escape. Once you've returned to your territory, your revenge against the Xianzhou ships will be within reach.
Perfect chance to return to my weak and shattered pack at the mercy of a ridiculous false prophet and become a mere puppet in her clutches. Her plan is full of flaws. The only paths she has prepared for you are escape and death. Listen up. A wolf never allows itself to become prey. From now on, you'll follow my orders. Since you are so confident that
I'm
the Cloud
excited
Knights
to
will
see
close
how this is
towards
going to
Jiaoqiu,
go, but
I'm now giving you a chance to go and see it for yourself.
we're not going to see how
Go
this
to the
ends
ports.
today.
Come back and tell me what you saw.
Wait, what did you just say?
But my lord!
Would an alpha wolf ever listen to a cub mock talk?
No, I've never heard anything like that. I wasn't trying to defy your will. I will always unquestioningly follow your orders.
There's a few key things we need answered about this. What's going on in the story. Why don't you send your people? What are you playing? What game are you playing?
Just a little pre-hunt entertainment. Don't you want to run away? You will come back. Because Foxians like you always obediently return to their
my mic is working weird today. It's like some weird lag with my interface today. I don't know. Sorry. I'm excited for this, but I think so. We had some lag earlier in the stream, and I'm still having lag, like with my audio interface. It is extremely weird. I have an idea of something to do before the next stream to fix this. I think we're going to make this stream short for multiple reasons. One of them, I'll be a bit transparent here. I try to make my VODs very easy to watch. I try to make my VODs easy to watch and decent quality. I do. But when there's a bunch of like lag spikes near the start of the VOD and the like first half hour of it, that's not going to fit that bill. And because of that, I kind of don't want the VOD for this stream to be a very lengthy one, in case someone ends up like watching it through the story and going, I'll skip this one, it's having all of this lag. Just to be a little transparent with you here. Do we do one more set of polls? We're going to wrap the stream up here, admittedly early. Oh, one thing I do kind of wish I could get is Robin's light cone. Oh, but I can't. It's not enough polls to get that and save for next time. I have, let's see, 15 plus 107. Will it do one more set of 10? Should I? Oh. Yeah? Yeah, we'll do one more set of 10. That's it, though. And then we'll wrap up the stream. I don't think that's it yet. No. Nah. Ooh, Asta! Actually, I like that. Is that the last Eidolon? No, it's not. I like Asta. She's one of my favorite characters. One more away from the last Eidolon, which is pretty good for her.
Every star is a miracle.
I don't get to use her too often, but I like to use her once in, honestly, quite a while at this point. But, oh, also, do I have a Moza Eidolon? Moza? I don't know.
Every shadow on the
I don't even know what his play style is. So, next stream, 2 days from now, Undertale. We are starting Undertale. It was voted as the game for us to play. We'll see how it goes. I don't know. I haven't played it before it came out. Like, I think nearly 10 years ago at this point. Keep an eye out for it on the schedule. We have one more stream this week. I am not sure what that stream will be. I'm trying to work on I'm thinking I'm kind of working on a... There's a video I want to work on. I haven't really... well, see, I don't want to say anything about it. Anyways. I hope everyone enjoyed today. And until next time, please do try and have a blast for me. Bye.